Hey guys, Zeltra here. I'm just gonna be doing a short video while doing the simulacrum. Tell you guys a quick summary of what I thought of Scourge League. Um, Personally, I had a great time with it. This is pretty much the end of the league for everyone. Over the holidays, I'm still probably gonna be playing the game, just because I'm still enjoying it. I had one of the luckiest league starts. Like within 2 weeks, I was able to get a headhunter, and I started with a. It wasn't the best build for the headhunter, but I think it definitely helped my progression with the game, like really fast. Well, anyways, my thoughts on Scourge League. On Reddit, from what I can see, a lot of people didn't like it because they felt that it wasn't as rewarding as they thought it was gonna be. But for me, it was a really exciting way of creating like a new type of league mechanic, especially for armors and weapons and stuff like that. Because like the risk to reward ratio was pretty big, like especially for rare items. So you just needed that additional resistance on a piece of armor that you didn't have, because the prefix and suffix is already filled up. You can get it on your unique. What else is there to talk about? Hopefully next league there's a lot more stuff to do, because like the more stuff to do, the better for everyone. Like not everyone will enjoy the same content. Rip. um the more stuff to do, like the more player retention, more trading. Of course I hate trading sometimes, because like not everyone responds right away. One of the funnest builds I played. This is the first league where I actually don't have a Cyclone character. I've always been a Cyclone Andy. I don't know why, it's just a fun skill, but learning other builds and somehow trying to figure out how they work. Like this is one of the leagues where I actually leveled a few characters to 90 plus, 95 plus. I played Forbidden Right, Rutus. This is Kobe's Lightning Striker. Super fun, by the way. I'm trying to scale my cast when damage taken Inquisitor. It's supposed to be my simulacrum farmer, but he can't make it past 25. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. This league has just been so much fun just because of the currency that you were able to generate with Magic Find, Nemesis 3. It's really fun when you have multiple ways of generating currency, not just one best method with the time spent per hour compared to the exalt ratio. Okay, so moving on to the gear progression part of this video. Just wanted to showcase like a power snapshot or whatever of my lightning strike character and how far I've min-maxed it. I really love min-maxing everything, like the max, like getting that extra 5 to 15% of damage, blah 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 blah, with the level 21 gems and stuff like that. Here's my boots. Major Blood with Withered. Crafted these spike gloves, got really lucky. had a empty suffix and then just crafted a aspect of the cat. I sold the one I had with free resist for a really good price, and then just remade this one. Grass dome, self-corrupted with +1 socketed, and I recently just scourged this, and I thought I hit a pretty good mod. I don't want to brick the item further or give it a chance to brick. Bleeding cannot be inflicted. Mark of the Elder, Steel Ring. More defensive. Can't bleed with corrupted blood on the gem. Makes you immune to all bleeding. Open flask slot. Vermilion ring with assassin's mark and high intelligence. I needed the intelligence. This all's uprising. It's more for defensive. I actually just recently dropped that from killing all myself. Well, it's not the best one, like it's not the most expensive. With I think the most expensive one right now is Purity of Elements. It has the anger one. I use anger, so makes me a little bit more tanky with Purity of Elements. And this one I bought for a really good price. You would want to buy an uncorrupted one if you had a lot of currency. You buy an uncorrupted Strangle Gasp. You corrupt it yourself and hope it turns yellow. But the catch is you can't change the allocation of the four allocation thingies. I got this for 30 exalts. Was already corrupted. If it stays the original Strangle Gasp, you can change the anointments, but from what I understand is it will choose a random one from the 4, and it'll pretty much like be an annul and slam, from what I understand. Anything else I missed? Oh, the claw. One of my early claws. It's pretty much similar to this, but it only had tier 2. So how you make this is Kobe Black Mamba POE did a guide on it. So you essence it with a 30% attack speed. You can either divine if you're rich, well, divine is cheap this league, or spam that essence till you hit that 30. You either hit a 5 mod, and then you can, if you have a crafted one, or if there's a space for a crafted one, you need to have a 5 mod, and then you can do a fracture 1 out of 5 or fracture 1 out of 3 suffix, but the fracture suffix is more expensive. The 1 out of 5 is, in my opinion, more better, because like the suffix is anyways like 1 out of 3, 1 out of 5. I know the math isn't like more optimal, but I feel like the 1 out of 5 is, for the price ratio to the risk ratio, is the better end of the bargain. And I scourged that just a little bit ago. I didn't know why I had the balls to do it to 3, because I didn't have enough currency. And yeah, quality socketed support gems, reduced mana regen. Not the best mods, but I was hoping for triple damage. Maybe if I generate more currency, I'll make another one and then try to get triple damage. Just chaos rest, because I wasn't capped out on chaos rest. And Blizzard crown that I bought, I didn't craft this one. I believe someone was quitting the league because he sold it for super cheap, like 15-20 exalts, when it was like about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. And yeah, just flasks like T1. When I got my mage blood just about like 2 weeks ago, I got my mage blood just super recently. I had to sell my headhunter because prices were just going up, and then I didn't want to have to farm further. So you just make pretty much anything that you might need with T1, like regen life crafted is pretty good for Forbidden Rite. This one is really good if you really don't have any elemental resist, but this one is the best for capping resist, because you get the 35 chaos rest, increase effect, and then get an additional, for the T1, 40 additional elemental resist. And yeah, So for the tree, nothing out of the ordinary. Feed the Fury, feel the fight, martial prowess, pressure points, quick getaway, then the reservation efficiency nodes. Same thing here with just secrets of the suffering. I wanted a way to get a buff still, so I put an inspired learning here. If I didn't have that inspired learning, I would just go with more clusters and more life, because we are pretty tanky with this 4260 because we're losing a lot of HP because of the brass dome. And yeah, Mortal Ambition with a Glorious Vanity here for Ahuana for getting that overleach even though you're already full on life. That's pretty much it. Overall, this league has been super fun. You can tell with GGG they really like nerfing fun things or broken things in their opinion. Like probably champion is gonna get reworked somehow, because like it was such one of the smoothest transitions I had from early game into mapping, stuff like that, getting stuff figured out. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I'm gonna try to do one of these every league just for self diary, and maybe who knows, like in the future, like just looking back on stuff like that, Mage Blood getting introduced, like some notable things that had happened. Yeah, thanks for watching my video, guys. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. I rarely upload, only when I have some ideas, it's because I'm busy with school right now and stuff like that. Thanks, guys. Bye.
What was that? That wasn't even like, that wasn't even like minus max map or anything.
Yo, look what I got, dude. I'm done.
Like that hasn't gone up. Dude, the wall. And our Aldo's done too, right? No
way.
Oh, dude, wait.
No way. Let's go, dude. Oh my god.